Peace to the family. Peace to the family. It is me, Brother DSP, your friendly neighborhood media personality, and you're now tapped into another installment of Onslaught Multimedia. I truly appreciate y'all. Hit that like button. Leave a comment so I can get some of your feedback. Subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell, then select all to get every single notification. As you read the title, it says racism in pop culture, right? We all know that racism is part of pop culture. The particular, I guess you can say, section of pop culture that I want to discuss is, the fantasy comic book genre, right? Graphic novel genre, right? As of late, two shows that I know I watch regularly, which is Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power, and The House of Dragons, right? Two shows based on fantastical ideals and all that, dragons, trolls, hobbits, just that type of shit, right? So, of course, people in the entertainment business, they're like, look, being inclusive is in, and that's what we're going to do. Do I agree with them forcing the inclusivity? No, I don't agree with them forcing it, but if those people are the best candidates to represent those characters, guess what? I'm with it. I don't care what color you are. You know what I mean? People are like, oh, it's not being faithful to the source material. And I'm like, are y'all really going to go that route? Y'all really going to go the source material route? Like, how many of y'all believe that Jesus was a white man? Like, we know Jesus isn't a white man. There's no way Jesus, as a white man, was able to hide in Egypt. If you know the Bible stories, they said him and his mom hid in Egypt. And at that time, it was the Aswan that was all over Egypt. You know what I mean? But we're not going to get into history. Like, you guys remember when Michael B. Jordan got casted as Human Torch? How, the comic book world, the racists in the comic book world came out. They were livid. They couldn't understand, how can he be... da-da-da-da? Which is crazy, because if you look at the Fantastic Four, I believe in the movie, I believe the father was black and Sue Storm was adopted, because they changed it up a little bit. They didn't stick to the main mythos behind the Fantastic Four. They changed it up, I guess to, fit the modern day. But man, let me tell you, when they see Michael B. Jordan as Human Torch, they lost it. Or what about this sister right here, Moses Ingram? Beautiful sister, played an Inquisitor in the Star Wars world. And people were like, oh, what is she? She's black, she can't be. And you're like, wait, what? There's no black people in space now or something? Is that what you're trying to say? I mean, it's disgusting. It's disgusting, the racism that's in pop culture, within the comic book genre, the fantasy genre. It's absolutely disgusting. But as I said before, we all know that racism is prevalent in today's society. I don't care even if we had the black president, right? Some people would be like, he's not black, he was half white, whatever, right? His aesthetic was he was black. I don't care if we even had that. Racism is not going anywhere. You have to understand, racism built this country. Racism is at the foundation of this country. Will it change? I don't know. I can't call it. I know in my lifetime, I doubt I'll ever see that change. It's just unfortunate that in a situation, for example, like The Little Mermaid, man, there was this whole thread on Twitter where I guess you would say the racist fans, the racist consumers, showed their child The Little Mermaid, and who's playing The Little Mermaid? Halle Bailey. Shout out to her. And some of them had some weird reactions. And I'm like, okay, so this is taught behavior. And of course, we had a few sisters, few brothers said, you know what, we're not gonna thrive on the negativity. Let's do something positive, right? So what they did was show their child reacting, seeing Halle Bailey as Ariel in Little Mermaid. So it's just kind of sick, I just wanted to talk about it real quick. I don't want to be too long-winded on this topic, but it's something that I wanted y'all to check out real quick. You know what I mean? wanted y'all to look at. I'm sure some of y'all probably noticed it because some of y'all are probably like me, probably grew up on comic books and video games and shit like that. And then now you're seeing them come to life and you're starting to hear backlash when there's like a particular race is being used. You know what I mean? Especially if they're black, man. They go crazy, but that's another conversation, man. I just wanted to talk about real quick. Not gonna be too long-winded. Hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, then select all to get every single notification. Truly appreciate y'all. I'm DSP. This is Onslaught Multimedia. Y'all be safe. Peace.